Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going deep on how AI is changing healthcare, especially for you, the small and medium-sized businesses out there.
Yeah, we're moving past all the hype and getting into how AI can really work for like your local clinic, dental office, even the vet down the street.
Exactly. And forget those giant hospital systems. This is about making AI affordable and easy to use for everyday practices.
It's not a far off thing anymore. AI is here right now to streamline things, make patient care even better, and honestly can open up some serious growth potential.
AI can help with those everyday tasks that bog everyone down, like verifying insurance, keeping all those records straight, even helping with diagnoses.
And at PrimeAIAgents, we're seeing practices big and small using AI to cut down on costs, make their services reach more people, and just make smarter decisions across the board.
And that means more time to focus on what really matters to patients.
That's the goal.
Now, I know some people are thinking AI sounds complicated and expensive, and do I need to be a tech whiz to use it? But that's where PrimeAIAgents comes in.
We offer completely free AI training for everyone on your team, owners, and staff.
No cost involved.
At PrimeAIAgents, we're all about giving healthcare providers the tools they need, not replacing them.
It's like learning a whole new language, but instead of French or Spanish, you're learning AI.
Our training programs break down all those complex ideas into easy modules.
Demystifying AI so you can really use it to its full potential.
For practice owners, we focus on how to make AI fit into your goals.
So you can use it strategically.
How can it help you stand out from the competition or manage risks?
We even show real examples of how other practices are finding success with AI.
And for employees, the focus is on working together with AI.
That's right. Learning the basics and seeing how it can enhance their roles without replacing them.
We also talk about the ethical side of AI, things like recognizing bias and making sure we're using AI to augment jobs, not eliminate them.
So we've covered the training, but what about actually putting AI into practice? That's where our AI employees come in.
It's basically your digital workforce systems that handle tasks just like a human employee would.
So you can think of it as having extra hands without the extra costs.
They can answer phones, book appointments, screen patients, provide support 24/7.
Let's dive into the four main things our AI employees can do, starting with voice calls.
We know how important that human touch is. So at PrimeAIAgents, our AI employees can actually make and receive calls just like a person would.
They can handle all those outgoing calls like appointment reminders or even checking in on patients.
And they can manage all those incoming calls 24/7, even if your office is closed.
That means your patients can always get the help they need.
And they can even handle multiple languages no matter who's calling.
It's all about clear communication.
Now, the next core function is qualification and triage, which is where AI can really help streamline how patients get the care they need.
And make sure everyone is seen at the right time.
Right. Our AI employees can guide patients through these automated questionnaires to get info about their symptoms or what they need.
It's like having a virtual receptionist who can figure out how urgent each case is and direct them to the right place.
This is a game changer for busy practices or those that need to act fast, like mental health clinics.
Now let's move on to appointment bookings, which can be a real headache for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. At PrimeAIAgents, we know all about that constantly changing schedule.
It's enough to make anyone pull their hair out.
Our AI employees can manage every part of booking appointments, from online and phone scheduling to handling reschedules, cancellations, even sending out automated reminders.
And they work around the clock so patients can book whenever it's convenient for them.
Which helps cut down on those no-shows.
And everything stays in sync because they work directly with your existing systems.
No more double booking or lost appointments.
And finally, we have comprehensive patient service, which is really where AI elevates the entire experience.
We want patients to feel cared for every step of the way.
And that's the key, right?
Our AI employees provide constant support, answering common questions, offering help, and if it's something complex, they can even escalate it to a human provider.
So patients always have a resource available.
Exactly. And the more they interact, the smarter our AI employees become, so they can offer even more personalized service over time.
It's like having a dedicated assistant who's constantly learning and improving.
And at PrimeAIAgents, we're always pushing the boundaries of what AI can do, exploring new applications, and making sure our AI employees are ready to meet the needs of healthcare providers.
So now I'm sure you're thinking, this all sounds great, but what's the price tag? Well, at PrimeAIAgents, we believe that AI should be accessible to everyone.
We offer a simple subscription model that scales with you.
No hidden fees, no surprises.
We have 3 tiers to choose from: monthly, quarterly, and yearly.
Each gives you full access to our AI employees and all the tools you need.
And we even offer a risk-free trial for just $1 for 7 days so you can see the power of AI for yourself.
Try it before you buy it.
At Prime AI Agents, we're not just a tech company, we're your partner in making your practice thrive.
We're here to guide you every step of the way.
So are you ready to see what AI can do for you? Let's explore the possibilities together.
Let's do it.
So let's look at some examples of how these AI employees are already helping healthcare practices out there in the real world. Imagine a busy pediatric clinic, the kind always flooded with calls from parents trying to schedule checkups or squeeze in those sick visits.
It's a constant juggling act.
Especially after hours.
Definitely.
Well, at Prime AI Agents, we've helped clinics like that set up AI scheduling that's available 24/7.
So parents can book appointments anytime.
Exactly. Whether it's online or through our AI phone system, they can book whenever it works for them.
No more frantic calls during dinner or trying to find a doctor in the middle of the night.
And the clinic gets a break from all those admin tasks. Everyone wins.
Now let's switch gears to a mental health clinic. They're often facing long wait lists and need a way to figure out which patients need help the most urgently.
That's a critical area where AI can make a real difference.
I can imagine that just having a friendly and understanding voice on the phone can be so important in those situations.
Absolutely. And at Prime AI Agents, we've designed our AI employees to handle those initial screenings with sensitivity and accuracy.
So they can really understand what the patient is going through.
They guide them through some questions to figure out what they need, and if it's urgent, they flag it for immediate attention.
That means people can get help faster when every second counts.
And it frees up the human staff to focus on providing that personalized care.
Now, how about a dental practice dealing with the age-old problem of no-shows and cancellations?
Oh, that's a pain point for so many practices.
Every empty chair means lost revenue and disrupts the whole day.
Exactly. And at Prime AI Agents, we've helped practices tackle that with our reminder system.
It's more than just a simple reminder text, right?
It's way more sophisticated. We use a combination of texts, emails, and even personalized voice calls to make sure those appointments stay top of mind.
So patients have multiple touch points to make sure they don't forget.
And it's not just about reminding, it's about making it easy to reschedule if something comes up.
So the schedule stays full and everyone's happy.
Right. Our AI employees can handle all of that. We've seen practices increase revenue by 15% just by using this system.
Wow, that's impressive. Now, what about those treatments that require multiple appointments, like chiropractic care?
That can be tricky to manage, but at Prime AI Agents, our AI helps streamline those multi-session plans.
So keeping track of all those appointments is easier for everyone.
Our AI not only sends reminders, but it can also share things like exercise videos or tips for home care right to the patient's phone,
So it's like having a little coach right there in your pocket.
keeping patients engaged throughout their whole treatment.
It's all about staying motivated.
We've seen practices using this system improve how well patients stick to their plans, leading to better results in the end.
And physical therapy is another area where following the plan is crucial for recovery.
Absolutely. And at Prime AI Agents, we're helping PTs manage every step from onboarding new patients to scheduling those follow-up appointments.
So it's like a super efficient assistant handling all the details.
Gathering info, verifying insurance, even guiding patients through those online forms, it's all taken care of.
That frees up the therapist to do what they do best, work directly with the patients.
Imagine a practice dealing with post-surgical rehab.
That can be intense.
Our AI can send automated check-ins, remind patients about their exercises, even collect data on how they're progressing,
It's like a virtual therapist keeping everyone on track.
and providing valuable insights for the therapist to adjust the plan if needed.
Now let's talk about mental health, a field where human connection is so vital.
Absolutely. And AI can play a supportive role there, too.
I can see how it could be a great resource for patients, but it's important to find that balance between technology and human interaction.
We agree at Prime AI Agents, we're very conscious of that. Our AI employees are designed to be companions, not replacements.
So they're there to support and guide, not to take over.
They can send confidential appointment reminders, offer support with medication adherence, even connect patients to helpful resources.
It's like having a discrete support system always available.
We've also seen clinics use AI for risk assessment, helping to identify those who might need urgent care.
That could be life-saving.
It's about using AI to make sure people get the help they need when they need it most.
Now, what about our furry friends? How is AI changing veterinary care?
At Prime AI Agents, we're helping vets streamline their work and offer more comprehensive care.
So it's not just about making things easier for the pet owners.
Right, it's about making sure pets get the preventative care they need and the right follow-up after any procedures.
So it benefits everyone.
Our AI employees handle everything from appointment reminders and vaccine scheduling to those post-op check-in calls.
Keeping those furry patients healthy and happy.
We've seen practices using AI actually reduce complications and improve recovery rates.
That's amazing. And what about those specialized practices like cardiology or oncology?
Those fields often deal with really complex procedures and treatments.
Lots of moving parts.
Exactly. And at Prime AI Agents, we've developed AI employees that can handle all that intricate scheduling, send automated instructions, manage referrals, you name it.
So it takes a huge load off the staff.
And reduces the risk of errors or miscommunication.
It's all about smoother operations.
We've seen these practices become way more efficient, improve patient compliance, and just offer a better experience for everyone involved.
And telemedicine is another area that's rapidly growing.
Definitely. And at Prime AI Agents, we see AI as a key part of making telemedicine work.
It's all about seamless virtual care.
Our AI employees handle everything from virtual triage to appointment reminders for those video consults.
So it's like having a virtual coordinator, keeping everything running smoothly.
We're also helping providers make sure they're meeting all the regulations and integrating AI into their existing systems.
Now let's consider hospice care, a field that requires such a delicate touch.
It's an area where AI can provide valuable support.
But it's important to remember that human compassion is at the heart of hospice care.
Absolutely. And at Prime AI Agents, our AI employees are there to augment that human touch, not replace it.
So they're handling the tasks that can be automated.
They can coordinate visits, send care updates to families, even provide resources for bereavement support.
It's all about freeing up the hospice care providers to focus on that emotional and spiritual support.
That's where their expertise is most needed.
Now, pharmacies are another essential part of the healthcare system.
And they're not immune to the benefits of AI.
I can see how AI can streamline so many things there.
At Prime AI Agents, we're helping pharmacies become more efficient and improve their customer service.
It's all about making the experience better for everyone.
Our AI can automate refills, verify insurance, even offer recommendations for over-the-counter products. And our AI employees can handle all those routine tasks, so pharmacists can spend more time counseling patients and offering personalized care.
All these examples really show how AI is transforming healthcare across so many different specialties.
It's exciting to see how accessible and impactful these solutions are becoming.
At Prime AI Agents, we're all about making AI work for everyone in healthcare.
Whether it's a small practice or a large institution, we're here to help you harness the power of AI.
Speaking of real-world impact, let's dive into some specific success stories from practices that have used Prime AI Agents solutions and seen amazing results.
All right, let's start with this dental chain. They were dealing with a ton of cancellations and no-shows. It was really hurting their bottom line.
Yeah, that's a common problem for sure. Patients forget, things come up. It's frustrating for everyone.
They were losing revenue. Their schedule was a mess. So at Prime AI Agents, we helped them set up our AI reminder system.
And how did that go?
The results were pretty amazing just by using automated reminders through text email, even voice calls. They cut down on those last-minute cancellations by 35%.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So they're not just saving time, they're actually increasing revenue.
Exactly. They were able to fill those empty slots, which led to a 15% boost in their yearly revenue.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Now let's look at this chiropractic office. They were having trouble managing all those multi-session treatment plans. It's easy for patients to lose track.
Yeah, especially when it comes to things like home exercises. It's hard to stay motivated.
Right. So at Prime AI Agents, we help them streamline everything. Our AI sends reminders for appointments, but it also delivers helpful content right to the patient's phone.
So they're getting those exercise videos, tips, all in one place.
It's all about keeping them engaged throughout the whole process.
And did it work?
They saw a 40% drop in scheduling confusion, and patients were much more likely to stick to their treatment plans.
That means better results for the patients and for the practice.
Now we have this physical therapy group. They were growing like crazy, but struggling to onboard all these new patients.
All that paperwork, insurance verification, scheduling, it can be overwhelming.
For sure. So at Prime AI Agents, we brought in our AI screening system to handle that bottleneck.
So it's like having a digital assistant taking care of all the details.
The AI gathers all the patient info, insurance details, streamlines the whole process.
What kind of impact did that have?
They were able to cut wait times for new appointments in half.
Wow, that's incredible.
which made their patients happier, and they even got more referrals from doctors.
Now let's talk about a mental health clinic. They were dealing with a lot of urgent cases and needed a way to make sure those patients got help right away.
At PrimeAIAgents, we know how important it is to respond quickly in those situations. So we set up an AI triage system.
So the AI is able to identify those urgent cases
Right.
and make sure they're prioritized.
Exactly. It asks a series of questions to assess the situation, and if it's urgent, it flags it for immediate attention.
So it's like having a safety net, making sure no one falls through the cracks.
The clinic saw a 30% decrease in wait times, which means more people got the help they needed faster.
These success stories are really inspiring. It's clear that AI is making a real difference in healthcare.
But as AI becomes more powerful, it's important to talk about the ethical side of things, too.
That's a crucial point. How do we make sure AI is being used responsibly, especially when it comes to something as sensitive as healthcare?
At PrimeAIAgents, we take ethics very seriously. It's at the core of everything we do.
So what are some of the key things you focus on?
We prioritize data privacy, making sure patient information is always protected.
That's paramount.
We also make sure our algorithms are fair and unbiased, so everyone has equal access to care.
That's so important.
And we believe in transparency. Patients should always know when they're interacting with AI and have the option to talk to a human if they want.
So it's all about empowering patients and building trust.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive into the world of AI in healthcare.
It's been a pleasure sharing these insights.
We've seen the amazing potential of AI, witnessed real-world success stories, and explored the ethical considerations that come with this powerful technology.
It's an exciting time for healthcare.
To our listeners, we encourage you to embrace the possibilities. Think about how AI could transform your practice, improve your patients' lives, and help you achieve your goals.
At PrimeAIAgents, we're here to support you every step of the way.
So to wrap things up, what's the one piece of advice you would give to our listeners who are thinking about AI for their small business?
At PrimeAIAgents, our advice is simple. Don't wait. The longer you wait, the further behind you'll fall.
Because the future is AI.
Exactly. AI is already changing the way businesses operate, and it's only going to become more prevalent in the years to come.
So if you're not on board yet, it's time to get started.
Absolutely. And at PrimeAIAgents, we're here to help you every step of the way.
That's great to hear. So to all our listeners out there, if you're ready to unlock the power of AI for your small business, head over to PrimeAIAgents and check out their free training.
We'd love to have you. And remember, AI is not as complicated or as scary as it seems. With the right guidance and support, you can use it to achieve amazing things.
Thanks for joining us today. It's been an incredible conversation.
It's been my pleasure. And to all our listeners out there, keep innovating, keep pushing the boundaries, and keep believing in the power of your dreams.
That's a great note to end on. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.